Not only is she willing to deliver the for free, but you were going to eat this man's kids. Where they do that at? Listen, y'all gotta help me understand this. To give y'all a quick rundown, this woman went viral on TikTok for sharing her story about how she flew out to see a YN and got ghosted. And then you're gonna put it on social media? Girl, you are going to get played for life now. You didn't set yourself up for this. No man is going to take you serious after this. If this is what the current dating market looks like, and this is what the women got to do to secure the man, and she didn't even get the man, so that's crazy. But if this is part of what women have to do to secure the man, baby, count me out. I cannot compete with y'all. I won't even try because I'm not doing that. I'm not going to give it to you for free. Deliver it to you? And eat the y'all, we about to get into this because this is some ridiculous stuff right here.
Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit that's lit on the internet. And to me, I feel like he was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to get you me or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, cause like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark skinned. And when I say he's some fine shit, she's some fine shit, or whatever like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as or whatever. Like that. Dress nice, always designer down, like always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like, that's my type. I love me a hood, get money. We plan to see each other, or whatever like this, like, whatever like that on this Saturday. Let's say this Saturday, right? And we plan for me to come Valentine's Day weekend, or whatever. And he really was on some shit. So, I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I thought he was a fake page at first, or whatever like that, because it just was, like, too good to be true. So, we were only text. I'm gonna get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like, kids be texting like that. So he FaceTime me, he was real, looked the same, looked good. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come, but I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay?
Can we just get into the fact that she said that it was like too good to be true? What is it that's good about this man, ma'am? I'm not understanding. Like, besides the fact that you like the way he looks and you think he has money, you don't know nothing about this man. Nothing. There is nothing substantial about this man whatsoever. All she keeps going on about is the way that this dude looks and that she think he got money. You played yourself. Ooh. These people are raising people. God damn, I can't even save my comments for later.
Yeah, because I'm like, I feel like your energy is like kind of off, like you're not excited as you was. So he's like, oh, I just found out I gotta get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you could still.
Mistake number 1. If this man was really trying to see this woman, she wouldn't have had to book her own flight. She wouldn't have had to tell him to FaceTime me before I go because I'm not going to show up if you don't FaceTime me. And you haven't even verified this is a real person. And you were even toying with the idea of going to see someone. Girl, that's craziness. And this woman is someone's mother. This is the thing that really bugs me, is that she's raising children. And this is her mindset. Meeting some dude online that you don't know from nowhere.
Everything was booked the fuck up. Like, literally, it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm going to get you from the airport. So then, like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. But I think a hotel is better anyway because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like.
She's talking about going to the hotel instead of going to this guy's house because she thinks it's more safe. Ma'am, did you ever consider the fact that even if he did book your room, you got the key card, you walk in the room, he closed the door behind you, and then out from the bathroom comes 5 other dudes? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever think about what situations you could have ended up in to where you wouldn't have come home to your children? The fact that this woman this hard pressed for some action is crazy to me. This is insane. I refuse to believe that the dating pool is this dry, that you gotta be this hard pressed for some action from somebody that you don't know.
Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a hotel for you to come on me? So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing. You hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000, $30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter. Stay home with your kid. Go ahead and buy. I'm cool. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. So what?
You're confused on why he's thinking this way. Why would he think anything better of you? You don't even know him, and you was willing to come out there and do this, that, and the third, and he ain't even give you nothing. He didn't give you nothing. He didn't give you no money. He didn't send you no gifts. He didn't pay for your room. He didn't pay for your flight. You willing to do anything, and you think that this man will put it past you to be out there to see another dude? Really? She's in her 30s, and this is how her mind is functioning in her 30s. It's crazy.
So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the I did. And shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, yo. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that on red. Like, I stopped responding.
She talking about all this, saying all this stuff, knowing that she would have still let this dude in if he would have came over there. The only person who really got cheated out of an experience is the damn flight attendant. He the one that you probably should have been trying to slide with, because he did more for you within this time frame than this dude did that you was willing to fly out to go see and deliver the goods to him for free. Mind you, for free, you were willing to go deliver the goods to him. And he ain't even appreciate you enough to show up for you at all. But the flight attendant stood there, probably past what he was supposed to try to help you get a room when that was your responsibility that you should have been taken care of, and you ain't even entertain him. That was a mistake. Justice for the flight attendant.
Personally, I just feel like his lifestyle gotta be kept. Never doing it again. His excuse was, well, you knew what I had going on and you still came. You never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was gonna get a sitter. Like, what? I'm not that pressed to see no, like, you know, I get it's like, what?
You needed this man to tell you not to come for you to have thought, oh, maybe I shouldn't go. The dude good to look at. He's a nice looking young man, but when he opened his mouth,
you know what I'm saying? I let her know at 4 p.m. on Friday, like, okay, well, I'm getting my daughter and I'm gonna have her for the weekend. Your flight don't leave until 11 o'clock, whatever the case may be. Your flight don't leave until 11 o'clock. I ain't really trying to be mean to you, but like, you should be already under the impression, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you not to come for real, because some I gotta let you know I got my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She's mad, whatever the case may be, but my thing is, look, right now, she never not once said like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay for the hotel, but when I land, give me the money. What? The first thing I told her was, find something that you can afford, you feel me? She act like she got an attitude out of this world. She really was on some like selfish, like on some like, she thought I was gonna put her before my daughter type, like, oh yeah, we
this
have
was
plans.
never about your daughter.
What the f***? Like, I don't give a f*** who you is. Don't nobody come before my daughter, you feel me? Now,
what he really meant to say is, I don't give a F who you is. Don't nobody come between me and my Willie. That's what he really meant to say, because the whole time she thinking that he with his daughter, he was with another woman spending his Valentine's weekend having him a good old time with the woman that he really wanted to see, which was not her.
It was just cold that night. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh yeah, are you okay? You know, on some like checking up on her type shit, you feel me? The shit really went left for real that Saturday when it came to the point where it is. She got to text me all like extra thirsty ass shit. Like, you got breath mints and like numbing spray. And then you got to ask me like, oh yeah, have I ever gave my behind ate? I don't know if TikTok gonna like blur it out or some shit. Hold on, what the f***? This lady's throwing me off now.
Not only was she going to go deliver the for free, and I can't even say it was free of charge because she charged herself to go give the to somebody else. You don't know this man, and you was talking about eating his booty. Like groceries? Girl, you too damn thirsty. Too damn thirsty. You're nasty. You're trifling. Damn. She sent him this picture of this Equate spray bottle that had some throat spray in it. Talking about this the only pick you need, LOL. You get it? He said, I got a picture, but I don't know what that is. She said, really? LOL. That's sore throat spray and breath strips. And he like, you got a sore throat? And she talking about, babe, that was for me to give you HEAD. Girl. And she out here just wilding like this. You this damn thirsty? He probably said something to her after the fact, you know, because he didn't show those screenshots. But you can tell when a dude really trying to get next to you versus when he not. This man ain't trying to get next to you for real. He not. This is so embarrassing. I'd be mortified. She ain't even got the good sense to be mortified right now.
You threw me all the way off. You get what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, nah, hell no. She won't be seeing me at all. You know what I'm saying? Had I pulled up to see her at that hotel, had I had sex with her, any of that, you know what I'm saying? If any of that shit went her way as far as in like intercourse, she would have never made a story time. You get what I'm saying?
And he right.
Now, mind you, like, she was scamming me on some like, hold on, what the fuck? Don't be saying no shit like that to be like, you know,
And he right too, because the fact that she did all this is because of her ego. She didn't get what she wanted. But like I told y'all, he knew it and she knew it too. That if he would have showed up, even after everything she said, she would have let him in. I don't care what she talking about, well, if I book the room, then you can't come over. You a damn lie. You a damn lie. I'm like, girl, stop the cap. Stop it.
I mean, on top of her being a little too thirsty, right? We get on FaceTime for the first time. In my head, like, it's not the same person that I was just looking at on Instagram, you feel me? So now, like, I'm not saying she ugly. I'm not taking that from her at all, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, she not the, like, what she looked at, like, on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? So it caught me off guard type shit. So now I'm really just trying to, like, rush off the phone for real, for real. Like, I'm giving her a cold shoulder to the point where it is, damn, you're not getting the memo.
He tried so many times to give this girl... He tries so many times to give her indirect messages. She doesn't take that well. She does not understand subtle cues. It just don't work for her. It does not compute.
Y'all know that she didn't look the same, you know what I'm saying? So after that, the conversation went, like, blank.
He told her, I fell asleep. Are you okay? She said, hey, I feel a lot better, still a little upset, but just happy to finally have a room. So this was after the fact when she got herself into a room and she spent the night alone. That's why he was telling her he fell asleep. No, he didn't. He was up all night with that girl having him a good time, but whatever. She said, it's not my norm, but it was all I could find. He said, good thing is you're okay. I was trying to stay up, but after I put her to sleep, it was done for. Oh, yeah, I'm sure after he put her to sleep. Oh, I'm sure it was done for. I'm sure. She said, I just really wanted to meet you, I guess. We know. We can tell. But I learned ish from every situation. That's why I'm so calm. I really just hate wasting my time for real. I think anybody would. When I go home, we probably never talk again. I know you probably don't care, but I really have faith in this whole thing. Crazy. Have faith in what? In what? You don't even know this man. You had faith that you was going to get piped down, maybe. She said it's not even your fault. You did what you was supposed to, but I ain't going to ever forget this. Bro. She said, I thought about it and I do want to meet you. Are you going to link me? Can you still get a sitter? Too damn thirsty. That was the extent of what I was willing to even review on here because it's just stupidity. All of it is dumb. You did not know him and you left your kids behind to go meet somebody that you did not know because he cute. There's no man on this planet that's that cute that you should be willing to go through all this and he ain't even commit to you. He ain't give you nothing. You ain't never even met this man. You never held his hand. You never kissed him, nothing. And you doing all this? Hell yeah, I wouldn't have met up with her because he probably would have got knocked off or something because she's crazy. Something's wrong with her. That ain't no normal way to behave as a 30-something-year-old woman chasing after a dude that's way younger than you. Any man younger than you that even would have the fortune of you looking his way should be hunting you down. There's no way you should be flying across the world or flying across the country to go see a man that couldn't even be bothered to come pick you up from the airport. And he never came to see you. So all around, this was a big fat L, and she took it to the extreme because she put it on social media. So now she gonna have to live this down forever. Don't nobody that's worth anything handle themselves like this. And so that's all I have to say about this. Please do like the video if you made it this far. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't been here before. So I hope you all liked it, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.